we're going to use ratios and proportions to find percent. The first thing we're going to do is learn how to go from a fraction to a percent. This is going to be a two-step process. We're first going to turn our fraction into a decimal using long division like we learned how to do in Chapter 2. And then once we have a decimal, we're going to turn that into a percent. So when we're setting up our long division, remember our numerator goes in, our denominator goes out. So 2 goes inside, 15 goes outside. And we add our decimal and we start dividing. 15 goes into 20 one time, which is 15. We subtract and get 5. We keep dividing. 15 goes into 50 3 times, which is 45. We subtract and get 5. Now notice we keep getting 5 over and over and over again. That means that the 3's are just going to continue to repeat. So our answer in decimal form is 0.13, and the 3's repeat, so we put that repeated symbol. Now to turn this into a percent, we are going to move our decimal to the right 2 places. So we move it 1, 2. Now this is where we have to think really hard. What is in this place behind the decimal? Because it is a repeating decimal, that means the 3's just continue on forever. So our answer is 13.3 repeated percent. Okay, we are also going to look at how to go from percent to decimal. Now, 45% is the same thing as 45.0%. So even though we don't see the decimal there, it's right after that 5. And to turn it back into a decimal, we are going to move the decimal 2 places to the left, the opposite direction. So our decimal goes 1, 2, and we end up with 0.45. Now our second example, the decimal point's right there, so we go 1, 2, and we get 0.204. Okay, so we're just moving that decimal point back and forth to go from percent to decimal. All right, so that is how we go from a fraction to a decimal to a percent.